this figure looks great, and I ain't lying about that. It's the Azour lion. That's why I said that. Can we cut to the I'm still sick. All right, welcome kids. We are taking a look at the Azour lion by Fury Toys. I want to thank Bombaspi for sending this through, and I will put a link in the description. They actually sold out of this, and then they got a new stock of it, I don't know, like 2 days ago. So if you like this review, if you like lions, you might want to get it. Look how serene this looks, okay? Looks like a place you might want to just hang out. Looks nice and serene. Looks like a place you'd never get killed by a humanoid lion warrior. But you'd be wrong, because that's where the Azour lion lives, okay? I think this is actually out of some kind of lore. I'm not sure, but you know, maybe there's some comic inside, or maybe there's something that kind of gives me a little bit of intel on what's going on with the Azour lion. I saw this guy at LA Comic-Con like 2 years ago, the prototype or the paint master of this. It looked amazing. It was one of my favorite things at the show. I was so eager to take a look at this, and yeah, let's do that. Fury Toys is the company. I bought a bunch of stuff from Fury Toys. Fury Toys, I want to make sure I get this right, because there's Fury Toys and there's Fury Toys. Fury Toys, I think, makes the turtles. The not turtles, but yeah, let's open this baby up. Oh my God, this is good, man. I could already tell this is gonna be one for the books. Okay, I have a feeling that this is gonna be popular. This almost looks like it folds out. Do you fold it? Oh yeah, there you go. Check this out. Nice and serene. Look at that. Look at this nice landscape, okay? That's pretty cool. You can kind of wrap this around a detolf if you want, and like here's the other side, double-sided, and yeah, I do appreciate that. I appreciate those nice little details. Box is pretty simple. Got the black, you got the gold, lots of gold in the Azour lion, okay? The Azour lion spares no expense when he kills you, okay? And then right here it says, buy more Fury Toys, okay? I read perfect Cantonese. Let's open this up. Let's see if this kind of is as good as I remember it, or better. And yeah, let's see if we feel the fury. Okay, let's open this up. All right, first impression, wow. This might be like the best lion figure there is, okay? And I'm including Lion-O. Sorry, Lion-O, all right? This is, I mean, you imagine this guy against Lion-O, he'll kill him, all right? You're going to be like, Azour lion, please. He's had enough. Let him go, all right? He's already dead. The detail on this guy is fucking amazing. This is like, you know, you talk about $100 figures, and sometimes you see some figures that you're like, wait, you want $150 for this? And you're like, what? No, like cough, cough, Mesco. This is like worth $100. And it's like, I think you get it at just like under $100. This is fucking... This is great. Holy shit, look at this. This is a wired, by the way. My God, Azour lion. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt me. Oh, my Lord. Armor for days, details for days. Also, they were like, what do you want the Azour lion to come with? And they're like, yeah, just put in everything. You know, remember like Gary Oldman when he's like, everything, you know, that's basically what they just gave him. You got a bunch of hands, painted really nice. Here's just like an example of like, just like also how the paint is. It's just like very nice, like layered paint on this guy. Wow. It's so great when you see like just like an impressive sculpt and paint. Oh my God. I can already tell that's what this guy's going to excel on. Articulation, I think, will be more limited because of how involved he is. I'll check it out here in a second, but okay, it's not my first rodeo. I could just tell. It's just, you know, that's where you're going to make it up here. But yeah, it comes with all this stuff. It comes with a gnawed bone. Why not? These look like they help to insert like shoulder pads or something, and then rings, and then you got this right here. You can make this a sword or a pole arm. You can pull this off and make that, stick that and make it like a pole arm. But look at like the detail on this blade. It's got rings on there. When you fight a guy that's got rings on his sword, you should just run, because he knows what he's doing, all right? Nobody puts rings on a sword without the confidence of a fucking warrior. And then he's got this bowl. You need the Azour bowl, okay? I don't know. Sure. He's got these look like alternate like shoulder pads because he's got some pads on there, but maybe get some other shoulder pads on there. I think these are shoulder pads. They look like, I don't even know. I got to look at some references. And then you got, looks like a crown that you can put on him, and then an alternate head. Check this out. Dude, this thing is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. And then this cape. Let's see if I put the cape on. So articulation is going to be very dependent on you maneuvering around lots of armor, okay? Not that he doesn't have articulation. I mean, like, there's his legs, okay? His knees, if you could see it through all the ruckus right here. Bend pretty far. He's got the nice toe, aka paw articulation. He's very, very top heavy. Not a lot of like crunch forward on the on like the torso. So he's got that segmented head where you see like you can kind of sort of like look down. He looks down a lot better than he looks up, but he looks up okay. Although this guy's going to be looking down at everybody because he's so fucking huge. But he's got a bicep swivel and everything. So, I mean, pretty decent articulation for this guy. But just think of it like any armored figure. You're going to have to kind of like work around a lot of shit. All right, this is like a must-buy alert. Holy shit. Dude, American toy companies, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. China's coming for you, man. Because if they can make shit like this... I just looked at the price again. It's like $88. For $88, this is wild what you get for $88. There's so many different looks with this guy. Okay. By the way, this is a magnet. You can like pull this off. So many different like looks with this guy that you can use, and these armor. I just kind of willy-nilly just put like armor on him. I could turn this armor if I wanted to. Okay. This armor piece locks in, and there's like a hinge that goes on there, so I can kind of pull it off like that. You see how it hinges on the other piece of armor? I just gave him the bowl. I put the kind of like the pole arm together, and then you can put this cape on there if you want to. It's a nice little cape if you need. I attached the other piece of armor to that because it's got so many of these holes. There's just so many of these different holes there. Oh my god, this guy's waking me up. This figure is fucking healing me. That's how good this is. All right, so here's some comps. That's the Leonardo from Fury Toys, which they still have not come out with Raphael, but I'm assuming he's got to be on deck at some point. And then right here, the only American toy company that I think can compete with shit like this is Four Horsemen. And even then, I don't know, like a Four Horsemen figure of this Azour lion, will it look as good? Will it be as intricate? Will it be able to be sold at that price point? I have no idea. But I mean, these guys look like they can go together. You know what I mean? If we're going tit for tat, crazy, intricate armor, that kind of style, I mean, these go together real well. Okay. I was just thinking, like, if you played the Legend of Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, those are like those lions you fight. So like if you have like a Legend of Zelda figure, which I don't have, a Link figure, sorry, these guys look pretty much like those guys from if you know, you know. Yeah, there you go. There's two lions, okay? And these two lions almost cost the same price. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I know this is supposed to look like a cartoony version of Lionel, okay? I never said it's supposed to look like this before somebody sends me some, hey, you're hating on Super 7, this and that. Although a lot of people on the channel sort of co-sign when we start trashing Super 7, so I think I'll be all right. Anyway, let's move this guy out of here. There's only one Lion King here. It's the Azour lion. Dum ding a ding wada ba ba da. And dude, this figure is a steal. It's $87 on Bombaspi. No wonder it's sold out. This is a steal. Might go on a list. Might go on a top list. All right, he's that fucking good. What he lacks in maybe like crazy articulation, he makes up for in like just sheer wow factor with the paint and the sculpt and the whole fucking thing, man. And I love that you can float the armor into different holes. I love holes. What? I don't know what that means. But yes, the Azour lion. And remember, he comes with an alternate head too. You can, if you want. I didn't put that on him. You get it. Just imagine the power of imagination. Just imagine that head on him. So yes, amazing figure by Fury Toys. Those guys look so good together. They look like this like a Final Fantasy team that you're putting together, okay? You just get the lion and he's like, he just shows up and he's like, you fight. The way it works is you fight him at first, okay? That's how it always works. But then you beat him, you gain his respect, and he's like, I guess I'll go with you. And then, he becomes part of the team. That's it. That's the story on this beautiful, beautiful backdrop of some crazy land out there that I don't know. So that's it. Azour Lion, link in my description. Before he sells out, he comes in the color version. He also comes in almost like a statue, like marble version, okay? I'm good with the marble version, although, I don't know. I love this thing so much. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I pull the trigger and just make it look like a statue. I could do anything, okay? Even though I'm sick, I power through because I love you guys and I love toys. I don't care if I'm on my deathbed. See you later. Bye-bye.